So you want to master Brimstone on Haven? Well, you've come to the right place, as there's a wide variety of setups and tech you can utilize on both sides. Welcome back to Esports Driven, and in today's lineup video, we're going to be showcasing the best of the best Brimstone mollies for post-plant, and later show how you can deny said plants on the defender side. Let's get right into it. Starting with A Site, we've got two main lineups that serve different purposes depending on how much time you know you have. Keeping it simple, first, plant behind the default box and run back to long. Jump up onto this wheelbarrow and place your crosshair on the second light bulb. The molly does a clever bounce off the A short roof and quickly lands on the default plant. From there you can run back to either short or long to continue defending the spike. This setup is fantastic because of how easy it is to set up. The downside being how it's harder to play off if your team loses site control. So to work around this, instead plant open right on my ping. You then want to run back further into A lobby, careful of flanks first, and then lining up to this flower pot. Place your crosshair on the lowest shingle of wood, where a small gap is made, and then a few pixels to the right. This molly bounces off the back wall and lands on this seemingly random plant spot. But due to how long Brimstone's Incinerary lasts, this allows you ample time to flank through B site and walk up into defender spawn. By the time the molly expires, you've posted up on an off angle to kill the next diffuser. Remember, if you end up doing this CT wrap molly a second time, don't make the same play as before. Keep them on their toes by peeking from heaven, which gives you a great angle on the spike. Moving on to C site, we've got two main lineups, one for the standard plant spot and one for a creative play we'll showcase later. Most players consider default to be planted like this, so you have an angle onto the spike from long. Run back to these wood boxes in C lobby and look up to these leaves. There's a pattern that looks like a hand reaching out. Place your crosshair just above it. It'll cover everywhere behind the main box. And to keep the enemies guessing, we'll plant open like this for the next lineup. This play involves doing a similar lineup from long, except this specific plant spot gives us a cheeky angle onto the bomb from garage. Come back to the same wood boxes and instead place your crosshair in the middle of this sky strip. After shooting, wrap through spawn to garage. You'll notice you have an off angle to catch the next diffuser where they won't expect it. Finally, we'll cover the B site. Unfortunately, the possibilities for lineups on this site are greatly stifled due to its design, being completely encased by walls. But a great lineup from spawn that covers both site and left cubby plants goes as follows. Wedge between the back wall and this double box. Aim up and place the bottom right of your mouse icon onto this wooden tip. Lands like so. For this final section, we've got two primary plant denial setups you can utilize as defender. Both of these are simply rotational tools that will aid in retake and occasionally net you a kill. For A site, you wedge into these corners in A link, wait for the tap sound, and then send the molly at this darker brick highlighted here. It lands fast enough to deal lethal damage to any attacker trying to plant default, and will usually force them off. And for C site, you're going to come to this corner in C link, and use your molly's aim assist crosshair to place it onto this extruding wooden ledge. This molly can't be timed on the bomb tap, so you're going to want to shoot at it if you hear them running on site. It covers the one and only safe plant spot on C site, leading to an easy retake for your team. With this diverse set of knowledge you've just acquainted yourself with, you're ready to dominate this classic map with the king of post plants. Linked here on the right is even more Brimstone lineups you can learn for every map. Be sure to subscribe to Esports Driven to never miss out on high quality videos like these, and we'll catch you in the next one.